Someone next door is having a blazing row. I don't know what they're saying, because apart from the fact it's in Hebrew, it's like through walls. It's like a couple or something having like a proper row. I could just hear lo lo lo, like no. Yeah. So I've now been in Israel for a week. Not quite, I suppose, because I arrived in the evening, but it's... Oh no, hang on a second. Yes, it's Wednesday today. So yeah, I've been here for a week. And I suppose as a summary of the week, it's been quite good, really. I have got an apartment. I've got all my stuff in my apartment. And I've got a job. I've got a job working for my friend Jan's place where he kind of suggested me, and actually it turned out that that's the place that Omer, the estate agent, he also had suggested at the Jerusalem Post, teaching English. So yeah, it was. So that's really good. So I'm going in on Thursday to kind of sign the contract and decide on shift and things. I am having to juggle a little bit. Basically, I'm having to juggle like timings and stuff because yesterday I went to Ulpan Neve Tzedek, which I really liked, and the teacher Tzvi was there, and he was really great. I really liked him. He was a really good teacher, and the group, there's like 3 other people, so it's quite nice, and they're a nice group. They're all French, which was quite nice as well, actually, because I can speak a bit of French, and so although it's a bit of a mind, like it was confusing sometimes, because trying to think Hebrew and like having people speak French, sometimes it can my Hebrew and my French aren't really good enough to separate, but I mean the whole thing's really in Hebrew. It's just the odd thing. The teacher kind of spoke French and spoke English, so like if we couldn't get words, or if he would sort of explain the word and we'd say it in French or in English, and he would agree, or he would tell us. But it was really good. It was a really nice experience. It's been a long time since I did a language lesson, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And it was level bet, and that's the level that I kind of want to be at, which is, well, that's the level that I kind of wanted to start learning at. So bet, it's bet plus, really. So that's really good. But they're the ones who don't do intensive courses. They only do them in the evening, and it's only twice a week. And the problem is that that's only, I think that makes it 6.5, or it's like 6.5 hours a week, but you get 500 lessons. So that means it takes like nearly 2 years to get all to do it all, which I think is a great thing to do when you're working. But and actually, apparently, I think now you get 2 vouchers. So first you do one, and then you first you do you can do an intensive course, and then you can do this one. I think I need to try and find an intensive course. I need to I need to get that sort of like basis. I'm worried that the Ulpan Gordon aren't going to do it. And I need it sort of to time up nicely with like having the Sal Klita and stuff like that. And it's So anyway, I'm going to Ulpan Gordon tomorrow. Because so I'm going to go to Ulpan Gordon tomorrow. I'm going to do a test. I think I should get at the right sort of level to do one of their intensive courses. The one started last week, I believe. So I'm going to try and so hopefully it'll work out that I can do that. That is the plan. And then I can do 5-6 months of that. And then afterwards, if I, when I find a job, I can change and I can do this Never Tzedek thing. It also affects when I will do my shifts at work, because they do evening shifts and morning shifts. Intensive courses are always in the morning and the non-intensive ones are always in the evening. So I need to know if and when I can get onto the course. Yeah. I went on a date yesterday and I had a very nice time. We went for lunch at this really nice place. It's literally round the corner and the sun was shining and he was looking very nice, and we had lunch and we just chatted for like a couple of hours, and then he walked me to the wrong bus stop and so I was going to be late I had another interview, so I ended up getting a taxi because it's fine. Although I am running scarily low on money, but then I haven't had my sal klita yet, which is the money you get from the Ministry of Absorption, because I have my meeting with the Ministry of Absorption today at 3:00. Anyway, so we had a nice time, and maybe we'll meet up again. It'll be nice. I like him. He's a nice guy. He's not bad looking, but he's a nice guy. I liked him. And so maybe we'll see each other again. And then I had a really busy day actually. So I sort of had this date, and then I went for this interview, and I really liked the place. First of all, I'd already been offered a job, but I thought, well, maybe I can do both, or maybe. And I really liked this place is for an after-school club, like teaching English to kids, and I really like it. I really liked the woman I spoke to. We got on really well. She had a great energy, but it's only like I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be 15 hours a week, and it's not. It's like 6 hours a week. So I just can't afford really to. I just can't really afford to not have the hours. It's a shame, because she said they're expanding and they're looking for someone who can manage the Tel Aviv setup, and she thought I'd be a great candidate for that. I'd like to do that. And I had experience doing that, because I was the head teacher of a religious school at my community, the Cheder. But I just can't afford to do it. What would be great is if the shifts were different at the Jerusalem Post, and then I could do both, but I wouldn't be able to get from one to the other, because one's in the Old North and one's in I don't know, Shapiro, I think it is where the other one is. I don't always know the areas that well. I thought it was Montefiore, but then someone told me it wasn't Montefiore. Anyway, that's what happened. And then I actually had a bit of a dodgy experience. I met up with my friend. I was going to, after Ulpan, I went to meet up with Jan and Benny to go to a drag show. And they were a little bit late. Anyway, I went over the road to buy some cigarettes because I haven't quit smoking quite yet. And the guy said to me, "Oh, your card hasn't worked." And I was like, "Oh, it's okay." And I paid cash, right? Walked away. 5 minutes later, I checked because I have Monzo. I checked my Monzo card, and the money had been taken. So I walked back in. It was literally like 5 minutes. And he was like, "Oh, it wasn't me. It was the guy there." And I was like, "It wasn't the guy there." And they kind of looked similar. And I was like, "Am I being really stupid?" I was like, "It was you. You were here." I was like, No, it wasn't me. It was the guy there." He couldn't speak English at all. So I was just going from what he was sort of working out what he was saying in Hebrew. Anyway, he then just called me a liar. And I'm showing him the app, and I'm saying to him, "Look, it says it's been taken from my card. The money is taken." And he was like, "Well, I don't care what it says." I was like, "I just want my money back. I want my money back. It's like 25 shekels. Just give me my money back." And I think what he did was, he put it through, told me it hadn't gone through, then took my cash, changed it, and then just pocketed the money. And I wasn't very happy. And Jan came and he sort of tried to help and stuff. And afterwards he was like, well, it's Israel. And I just don't think that's a good enough excuse. I don't think that's acceptable. And I understand, look, I'm up for cultural difference and I'm up for a little bit of stuff, but that's not okay. Don't just accept that. But what can you do? So I'm really annoyed. I was really annoyed about that. So I'm just going to have to use cash everywhere because I just don't trust them. And I was told, oh, we'll get an Israeli bank card. Well, I'm getting an Israeli bank card. Like, I'm waiting for it. It should come today, actually. But until then, like, that's not the answer. The answer is not, like, because that's blaming me. And I didn't do anything wrong. I paid and I did the thing. And I was very polite at first. I was very polite. I wasn't polite afterwards. Anyway, it happened. I wasn't very happy about it. But then we went in and we got some drinks and we chilled and we watched the drag show, which was really good. I don't know who they were. I didn't really know what they were saying. But they were very good. It was I think it was called Desire Bar. The night was called Work or Werk, like in German, like die Werke, like works. I think it's meant to be like work, you know, like a kind of drag work sort of thing. So maybe it's called Work. Anyway, it was good. It was fun, and yes, I had some ideas for future ventures, which I'll talk to a potential partner in crime about. But I'm not going to talk about that here. Yeah. Then we left and we were walking to a bus stop and we walked past a place called Night Cookie. And it was, like, we walked past and we were just walking and we just got this waft of kind of like butter and sugar and sweet and beautiful yumminess. And so we stopped and then we bought a ton of cookies. Oh my God, that was so good. That was so good. Like salty and sweet and creamy and the perfect thing for a night out. Not the perfect thing for a waistline, but the perfect thing after a night out. So we did that and then we got a taxi home. I dropped Jan off on the way. He bought the cookies, I bought the taxi. It was good. And now he said to me, so the internet is supposed to have come between 9 and 10. 9 and 11. And Jan said, okay, so it'll come at 12. He was not wrong. I got a phone call this morning saying, really sorry, but he's not going to come. Anyway, it's now, hold on, I don't know, it's now like half past 11 or something. Getting to 12 o'clock. I can't want to go shopping to get those bits because I still haven't done that. But the day ahead is bright. I was meant to meet someone for lunch, but they're not feeling very well, so I'm not doing that. I've got my meeting with the Misrat HaKlita, the Ministry of Absorption, which apparently is going to be long and boring, so looking forward to that. I'm going to make sure that my phone is charged, because my phone just dies. And that's what I'm doing today. Once I have Wi-Fi though, who knows the possibilities? I might even watch TV. Oh, I miss TV so much. I just love TV and I just haven't had a chance to watch it. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll venture out a bit later. But it is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. And apparently it's going to get to 20 degrees. And it's like, what, the 15th of January? So, can't really complain about that.